I can't help but to feel extremely sorry for young Duanhe. So this is one of the generals in the Queen army. You can see here, like, one of her redeeming features is her looks, and not just her looks, but her strength and her prowess to unite all the mountain folks. But I can't feel bad for them, honestly. Like, I feel like this was like a setup from Yang Duanhe herself. Hold on. So I'm gonna call her Yutanwa, the Mountain King. Fuck it, we're gonna call him the Mountain King. So the Mountain King right here is facing inevitable annihilation. I hate to say it, but I think they are gonna be annihilated. They really are. Cause this tactician right here, the white hair dude, I don't know his name. He's pretty new. And the the Zhao army, should I say? My bad. Okay, so the Quinn army is with the Mountain King, the young chick, the Mountain King, and then the Zhao army just introduced a new army. But hear me out, guys. So the Mountain King right here has 50,000 of her troops, right? Like with 50 different tribes, but they all equal 50,000. So let's say 10,000 each, or 500 each. Doesn't really matter. So, plus another 10,000 of the main army regular troops, like Flatlanders as they call them. So the Mountain King Yang Duanhe or Yu Tanghua, that's a total of 60,000 troops. Right? They did previously fight, but fuck it, we're gonna round up. And so now they introduced this new army. The Zhao has introduced another army, but they are same stripes as the mountain folks. They live in the mountains too. They know how to live off the lands, and they just seem brutal and brash, just like the Mountain King's army. And so when you think about it, you add the 80,000 regular army, okay, from the Zhao army, and then you add another. Let's say they're like 5 to 10,000. Let's just say 10,000 of the other mountain folks on the enemy army. That's like 90,000 troops, bro. I just don't see how Yu Tanghua and the Mountain King is gonna even survive this. They really are gonna be annihilated. So you can see here, obviously, you can see the prowess that Yu Tanghua has, the Mountain King has. So you can see here, up there is the enemy army, and down here is... So yeah, bro, honestly, I feel like this is a setup. And when I say a setup, I feel like Yu Tanghua wants them to feel confident. Because they literally walked into a trap. Even, the Mountain King was like, we're running into a trap, or they're getting extremely strong reinforcements. So that way kind of gives it away. She knows she's gonna be faced with foes that are way stronger, that equal another 80,000 troops, or better than the Flatlanders. Because the Flatlanders stood no chance against her. But now she's fighting kin that is the old generation. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because the Mountain King tribes are the new generation. They're the younger generation. While these new folks, like, they're like, I don't know, the old generation. So it's like new versus old. It's like the boomers versus the zoomers. Wow. Really come full circle. But like I was saying, even if Yu Tanghua and her 50,000 troops are able to defeat the other mountain folks, they're going to be so incredibly crippled. You're going to be crippled as fuck, to the point even the Flatlanders will be able to take advantage of their dwindled down army and just annihilate them. This is just one of the saddest things I've seen in a long time. I really don't see any way they're gonna leave this without being destroyed. Period. There's just no way they're gonna survive this. But yeah, I'm like, and it sucks too because I don't think we're gonna see the end of this. We're not gonna see how this all pans out. Will Yu Tanghua and the mountain folk survive their annihilation? That is the question.